People think this story is about Conor McGregor returning to the UFC. It isn't, because the hardest comeback was never inside the Octagon. It was inside himself. There was a time when Conor McGregor had everything. 2 UFC belts, hundreds of millions of dollars, luxury cars, private jets, worldwide fame. He reached the top of the mountain, and then he lost himself. Alcohol, parties, ego, violence. The disciplined young fighter from Ireland slowly disappeared. Many people thought that version of Conor was gone forever. But sometimes, the greatest victories don't happen when you win a belt. They happen when you find yourself again. Section 1. The man who had everything. Conor achieved what millions only dream about. Double champion, global superstar, financial freedom. He became the biggest name the UFC had ever seen. But success has a hidden test. It doesn't ask, can you become great? It asks, can you stay the same person after becoming great? For Conor, that test became his greatest opponent. Section 2. When success becomes a prison. Money itself wasn't the problem. Fame wasn't the problem. The problem was forgetting what created them. The young Conor trained because he loved mastery. The older Conor began living for stimulation. Luxury, attention, alcohol, status. He punched an elderly man in a pub. He became involved in repeated controversies. His image grew larger, while his peace grew smaller. The brain quickly adapts to success. What once felt extraordinary becomes ordinary. And when purpose disappears, people often replace it with pleasure. But pleasure never fills the hole that purpose once occupied. Section 3. The moment of realization. Recently, something changed. Listen carefully to Conor's interviews today.
Man, money isn't. It's not the be-all, end-all. It's not life, you get me? So I won't be flashing money. I will not be, I done the Forbes list, I won the Forbes list, you won't see me on it again. Look what it brought to me. Still, even now, I can feel it somewhere. Oh, he's back. This is coming in, and there's forces that try and get their claws on you in this life, and I don't want to give it energy. I don't want to give it life. I'm happy where I'm at. I'm not mad on discussing finances and things. I keep myself modest. That's how I live my life.
You have more money than you could have ever imagined. Why get up?
I am really, truly, in my heart and soul, over all this materialistic bullshit.
So what is the motivation on July 11th? What are you trying to...
The love of the game.
That's it.
Love and the fun. I do this for the fun. See this flash, Harry? I don't wear watches no more. I do. I have my lovely watches. My man, I'm different, brother. I'm different. And I find myself in a fight still. It's daily. The rent is due every day. You know, it's day by day work.
Amen.
Day after day, you got to put it in. The rent is due every day. They say you got to put the work in.
Yeah.
It's akin to walking a tightrope.
Yeah.
You better learn how to balance. Life is about balance. If you don't, you're one slight wobble from falling off entirely, and it can be drastic. Even more so to a person who puts in work and makes inroads to becoming better and leaving a certain way behind. They're even more on the tightrope. The tightrope is even thinner for them.
Yeah.
Because if it goes, it's a heavier drop. So, you know, it's day by day you work.
Yeah.
You keep good people around you. You make sure you have those conversations with the man in the mirror. It's just about self-discovery, studying yourself, learning yourself. As a fighter, and I'm more a man, more as a human. You know, I went through some treatment. I've done a lot of self-reflective work on myself. It was outside of this bubble that we find ourselves in now when I return to the fight game. So on my, immediate return to this game and in these cameras and even this now, I found myself reverting to an old version of me. And I had to kind of remind myself, hold on. I had to kind of just reflect again and say, I'm different now. I'm a different person. I've put in work. it's easy to fall into old habits. You have to be careful. You have to practice with people, places, things, you know, protect people, places, things. Don't find yourself in similar places that you would have been. So I'm still in that fight, and competition for me and activity and work helps that for sure. I still have work to do.
Who is this person that we're talking to right now? Where are you at? Because your journey has been well documented. Everyone always wants to know where you're at in life, how you're feeling. Tell us where you're at right now.
You know, I am calm. I'm in a calm state of mind, zen if you will. And I'm composed, and I'm committed to this bout and to my career. So that's pretty much where I'm at right now.
Why are you committed? Why are you even coming back? What's the point?
You know, I'm born for this. I'm not born for anything else. I have had my hand in a few pies. I've done some things. I've done a movie here and there. I've done other things, but fighting is my bread and butter. It's what lights a fire in my belly. And to be back and to be doing my thing with structure and discipline, it's the best version of me, and I'm happy to be back, and I'm excited to put on a show for the fans. Yeah, the thing is, my most relaxed state is in there. My most state of freedom is making that walk. You know, I yearn for competition, and at the core of it, I do this for fun. This is fun to me, to get in, compete against another able body in a live event, you know, ignite the passion of the fans and the entire ecosystem around the fight game. I enjoy it. I get great pleasure out of it. And that's it. That's why I'm back. I'm back for the fun, for the thrill.
He doesn't talk like the old celebrity. He talks like the young fighter again. Calm, present, focused. He even said something that caught my attention. Money is not the thing anymore. Look what it made me. Look what it did to me. Those aren't the words of a man chasing more. They're the words of someone who finally understands. He no longer wears expensive watches to impress people. He wears a watch to tell the time. That small sentence says everything. Because his value is no longer coming from what he owns. It's coming from who he is becoming. Section 4, the comeback that matters. Today, Conor trains again.
Crumlin Boxing Club is around a long, long time, about 70 years. The most famous fighter in the gym, Conor McGregor. We had him there since he was 10 years of age. His mother and his father brought him down. He's a little blondie kid. He started punching the bag in his bare knuckles. The following week, and he wanted to join, and the story goes from there. But he still wants to support the community. Come on, boss. Come on. Come on, boy. Come on. Conor is one of the most generous men around.
What's wrong with to come through that? You know what I mean? Use that strength. Use that strength that's inside you. We lay your head down, we say tomorrow's going to be a good day, and when we wake up the next day, it's a good day ahead, yeah?
He shoots and boots us up every year. The ring behind me, he bought. He's supposed to be building up 2 stories, making the gym bigger. He does so many good things. If you're around him, you know, you just want him to do good. He does good, we all do good. That's what he wants. That's the type of person he is.
He invests in his old gym. He mentors young fighters. He speaks about discipline, about peace, about being calm, about returning to Zen. He smiles differently. He carries himself differently. Maybe he doesn't need to prove he's the richest man anymore. Maybe he's trying to become the happiest man. And that's a much harder fight, because rebuilding your body takes months. Rebuilding your character can take years. Section 5, the champion without a belt. People will judge this comeback by one fight, against Max Holloway. If he wins, they'll call it legendary. If he loses, many will call it a failure. But I disagree, because championships aren't only measured by gold belts. Sometimes the greatest championship is winning the battle inside your own mind, escaping addiction, leaving destructive habits behind, finding discipline again, finding purpose again, finding peace again. That's a victory no judge can score, no opponent can take away. That's why this story is bigger than MMA. Every one of us has a version of ourselves we miss. The disciplined version, the healthy version, the focused version, the hopeful version. Maybe your comeback isn't about becoming someone new. Maybe it's about returning to the person you were always meant to be. Will Conor become champion again? Only time will tell. But perhaps He already has. Because after everything he gained and everything he lost, he discovered something many people never do. Money can buy comfort, fame can buy attention, but neither can buy peace. That has to be earned. One disciplined day at a time. Maybe this isn't the comeback of a fighter. It's the comeback of a man. And sometimes, that's the greatest victory of all.